Hello, how are you all doing today? I hope you're staying warm and inside and snuggling up because man, oh man, it is not warm outside. And it sounds like it's not going to be for like a really long time. So I hope that all is well in your world there and the start of your week. Like, holy cow, we're at Monday. But I wanted to come and share with you a couple of things, actually more than a couple of things, because I've had this post-it for any of you who know me, maybe over in my home office, but I keep post-its and I'm trying to actually like consolidate them a little bit because it's almost like too much around my office. But a lot of the times they're like things that are inspiring, empowering quotes. I have one over here that says a leader is a person of influence, clarity is power. A little bit about me as I'm writing a new bio. So some things are like, quirky things about myself, like loading laundry. Yeah, anyway. So this is one that I've had on my desk now for this has been almost a year. No, it was last summer. So about last July. So this is one of my favorite ones. I look at every single day, and I really try to embody a few of these every single day. And I thought today, as I'm like kind of thinking about what to share with you all and how to bring some value to you, I thought, well, this is brings me value every day. So why not kind of talk through this a little bit? So that's what we're gonna do. So I really don't have like things fun to call them. I call them like 5 like take charge tips, even though I'm not a super fan of the word tips. But basically, they're not necessarily daily disciplines, but they're definitely things to consider as you go throughout your day, as you're building your business, as you're rocking your current business and building your team, all those cool things, leading the team. And I thought again I'd share them with you all. So I'm still drinking coffee, which is crazy for me at this hour, but I'm slow coffee. I think I'm a coffee today. So I'm gonna grab this too. Oh, also this says enjoy the journey, which is kind of cool. It's my new coffee mug. So it's my new favorite one. But the first one, what I'm going to call our 5 like take charge tips, is taking a little massive action daily. So for me, this massive action is this video. To get on with video, to record some things that we can build content from, to work on the sales page, to work on the email, to do all those things. Like those are little massive actions that I can take every single day. As I'm building out the hive, I build up the content throughout the week. I see something inspiring and I'm like, oh yeah, that's great for the hive. I jot it down, I add it to the spreadsheet. All those things, those are like daily, those like little massive actions that we can do on the daily though. They're not just like one day, but every single day doing something a little bit more to move the needle towards your business and the goal that you set for your business, or even if it's not a goal, just to like move the needle forward a little bit in some capacity. So again, the first one's to take a little massive action every single day. So that's the first kind of take charge tip I got for you. The second one is never leave the site of a decision without creating the action plan to help make it happen. So whatever your decision is to maybe change a habit or if it's to read more, let's put that one out there. Then don't leave the site of that decision without buying a book or finding a book that you want to start with reading first, blocking out time in your calendar, making sure that time is non-negotiable. Like you are not going to find something that goes over it, around it, or around it you can, but over that time, that is non-negotiable time. So maybe your 30 minutes of reading every day is before bed. Maybe it's the first thing you do when you kind of wake up and start your work day. Maybe it's over your lunch hour. You're having kind of some chill time in the middle of your day. But don't be like, hey, I want to read more, or I want to read for 30 minutes every day, and then move on to the next thing. Make an actual plan to achieve it. All right, does that make sense? One of my favorite ones, actually, that's one of my favorites because I, and I think for me too, what I would do is I would even make the plan, but I wouldn't make it non negotiable. That's the problem. It has to be a non negotiable like time block. So again, if you want to read more or whatever, if it's to work out or again, like making a more specific goal, like work out 30 minutes every day or 5 days a week, then find your, I'm like, where's my phone? Find your Beachbody app and find a workout that you want to do. Find, the 21-day fix, by the way, is what I'm doing right now. It's a 30-minute workout with a little extra bonus ab work in the middle of it. So plan, it's in my calendar when I'm going to go get my gear on and go work out. So make sure, and again, that time is non-negotiable. make sure that your time is also non-negotiable. All right. Now you know why it's one of my favorites. All right. Three is do not work on your weaknesses. Oh, this is another one of my favorites. It feels like 100 years ago, but it was a long time ago. Gosh, 8 years ago or so. I read a book called Go Put Your Strengths to Work. I still got it over here on my bookshelf. And it's all about ditching your weaknesses and building up on your strengths. And I almost like you like intuitively know that, but then you don't really do it because you're told by external people or whatever's that you need to work on something that you're not really that good at. And chances are you're not good at it because you don't enjoy it. And I'm not saying everything that I do for my business I enjoy, and I do have to do some of those unpleasurable things too. But like, go work on your strengths, girl, and like figure out another way, another resource, another um, person potentially, or outsource it or have someone help you with it or whatever it is. Just don't focus on the things that you're not good at because it just crushes our confidence. And when we go and continue to try to work on something we don't A, enjoy doing, B, we're not good at, and C, we're crushing confidence and we're taking time away from what we are good at and what we should be doing for our business, which also builds resent. Yeah, there's nothing good that comes from that situation. So I really, really highly recommend just don't focus on the weaknesses. Don't work on them. And in the meantime, be resourceful, try to find other ways and avenues to get that work accomplished. If that's really truly not the case, definitely make sure you're allotting plenty of time there to still work on the activities that bring you joy, that help you move the needle in your business, but maybe again, have to block out the time to get the other stuff done. Maybe while you're young and you're early in your business, but eventually you'll be able to find someone and hire that work out. Because no one wants to do that. Number 4 is what problem you're solving and who are you solving it for. I think for me, for sure, when I switched my business over, so some of you who do not know, I had another business name and a whole different model than what I do presently. And in that transition mode, I got lost. I got so lost as to who I was serving, what did I want to do, what it was going to make me happy. And it really, when you don't have that clarity, like clarity is power, it truly is power because it really helps you, like your brand, your focus, your mission, who you serve, how you serve, you like to the wire, you like know every single thing about it. Then everything just, oh, well, there we go. Now I know exactly who I can serve. I know who to say no to. I know what things to say no to. I know that I'm not for everybody. So if someone asks me, I can tell them yeah or no. Like, join my group. I don't know. You can have just again the power to like serve and help based on just how you're able to serve and help your current customers and clients, but also based on where your product and services are going to. So I don't know if that makes full sense, but basically the problem you're trying to solve, be very, very super clear about that. What if your product or service, what problem are you solving? Like get really specific as to what problem you're solving, but then also then who are you solving this problem for? And that of course is your ideal customer or client. Not how we take charge, right? And then the last one is seeing sales as service. So especially women in business, I'm so guilty of it too. There's two things we do most frequently. One is we don't always ask for the sale. We can rock any conversation. We can connect like nobody's business. We are like on fire, right? In a meeting, at a boardroom, and wherever we're at. And then we like get so timid. And I say we, like collective we, but I know not everyone does this. So, but we get so timid when we have to ask for that sale back. Like we just rocked the house. I've so done this before. And then asking for the sale, asking for the money becomes like, whoa, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go there. Or like even when I go there, well, because I have to go there, right? You have to ask for the sale. But it's almost like a whole different like body, like the amping up in the meeting and all the rock starring. And then when you asking for it, it's like, well, I'm gonna just calm down in my chair for a second and ask you for your business. that? Why do we do that? I don't even know why. Like, it's like so weird. Why do we feel like we don't deserve or earn or yeah, like earn that business? Like, we just told them all the ways we can help them. They're all cheering, we're all cheering. So I just think that really, when you think of sales as service, you're not, it doesn't feel slimy, and it never should feel slimy. We're never here, I'm certainly not here to talk you into something that you don't need or to push you into something. This is about adding value to your life. It's about giving you more time when you join the Hive to work on your business and less time dealing with the crap like this, the struggle of trying to figure out what to put on social media. This is like all up, like served up to you on a silver platter, man. Well, man, like this is good, right? Why should I feel bad about asking you to jump in the group with me? And yet I think as women, we just have this whole, oh, I don't know. I really like you and you like me, but maybe I don't know. Come on, girl. We gotta sit strong and tall. We're good. We're good. And then the second thing we tend to do is we tend to apologize. We tend to say we're sorry, and kind of in the same space as this is. Like, we tend to say we're sorry when we're really serving, we're really doing something good. And well, not every single time, of course, this is a generalization, but like, I really had to stop myself from saying sorry. And sometimes I even do it in emails. There are sometimes that I will intentionally put a sorry in an email, but typically when I'm just like writing like off the top of the cuff and I like go back and read it before I send it, and I was like, oh, I opened it up with I apologize or I'm sorry. Like, should I be? Like, I we all know those women as like, who literally apologize for everything. And God love her, but like they don't have to. They don't have to, and neither do you. So there's a lot of times in those emails that unless I truly am sorry about something that happened or whatever, I take that out and I kind of do a quick rewrite in the front end. But even in verbal, like verbally in person, just saying I'm sorry, like come on, honey. Like we don't have to be so apologetic for having a voice, for having an opinion, for trying to create, go after a sale, to go, go after a deal. We don't need to be sorry about that. We don't need to be sorry about it. And a lot of the things that we say we're sorry for. Yes, there is a time and a place to apologize and to own up to something that you did or that happened in your business, a customer service struggle that you need to be like, whoa, I am sorry. But more times than not, we're saying that sorry in a context in which we really don't need to be sorry. So, and that is my 5 kind of take charge tips. We'll run through them really quick one more time. One is to take a little massive action every single day. Second one is to never leave the side of a decision without having a plan to fulfill it, basically. Let's see. 3 was do not work on your weaknesses. Please, girl, do not do that to yourself. 4 is what problem are you trying to solve and who are you solving it for? And the 5th one was seeing sales as service, kind of doing that mindset kind of tweak and not saying you're sorry or asking for the sale and not saying you're sorry. So those are my 5 tips. I really hope if you want to write them down, post it, type them up, put them somewhere. Who knows? I might even just put something out later on or something like that that's got it all ready to rock for you, just print and rock and roll. But I'm serious when I say that these things do help me on the daily. When I read them and I get out of my headspace a little bit and I get down this other rabbit hole. It's not positive or not good. I shouldn't say not positive, not constructive, not productive, maybe is what I'm going for. This will bring me back to center. So I hope that this helps. And I hope that someone got something from this today. I love hanging out with you all, and I will be seeing you very soon. Until then, stay warm, but please stay warm.